I'd say you have some other problems going on there, sir. Everybody pooch. You never read that book? I'm Colin Quinn. I'm here to say who's the biggest asshole. My boyfriend is 32, so I threw out his Star Wars toys. He said they were collectibles and broke up with me. Who's the biggest asshole? Because I hate Star Wars, I say the boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah, I hate Star Wars. I hate all that stuff. I hate Star Trek when I was a kid. I hate science. I hate anything to do with it. Anytime I see astronomy, I go, ugh, it just bugs me.
Like anything in space at all?
Anything in space, I hate it. Those suits, when I see a panel, a board with all the lights, I'm like, get this shit off TV.
Apollo 13, a real-life movie about going to the moon.
Couldn't watch it. Yeah. Even the right stuff, even the boring haircuts, I hate it all. I break into my boyfriend's phone to block Instagram models without him knowing. Who's the biggest asshole? Well, I mean, you are, because what is that going to accomplish? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. So what does he do? He just goes, yeah, this is interesting. She's gone now. Sheena is gone. Oh, I guess I'll have to look for Chastity. These names are from the old days of strippers, but you know what I'm saying. People don't call themselves Sheena and Chastity. When I was young. I threw up my girlfriend's XL dildo after learning that her ex had a big dick. Well, now, once again, that's like the girl with the instant, this is a similar pattern. It's like, I'll show her. I'll deprive her of the fake large cock, so she'll have to go seek out a giant one, or a real one.
Great point. Great point. At least she's getting it at home.
Yeah. I make my kids root for the same horrendous failure of a sports team that I root for. Well, nobody's a dick in that scenario because New York Jets all the way.
Literally, that one's right for me.
That's the Jets.
I don't know what to do.
There's nothing you can say.
Should I make my kids watch my teams? Should I let them root for other teams? I don't want them rooting for
Are you a Jets fan?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
You
really.
do that to them, right?
It's ridiculous.
But then what am I going to do?
But what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do?
And the Giants are weird anyway. There's something weird about them since they started. Since their inception, they've been weird.
What's weird?
Because
What's weird about
even when they're good, there's something off. There's just like a darkness over the stadium. When I was a kid, the Giants, I don't know if I told you this, but they had a running back, Joe Morrison, who had male pattern baldness at like 26. And I was like a young kid. I'm like, what the hell is a bald running back in the NFL? And then the quarterback was Joe Pisarcik. And one time I bought a magazine, and it had a shy man's guide to picking up girls with Joe Pisarcik. I was like, this guy's an NFL quarterback. You can't do an ad for that you're a shy man trying to learn how to pick up girls. I was like 12. I was like, this throws the whole system out of whack. Even at that age, I knew it. So I don't know what that has to do with it, but I broke a family tradition because I wouldn't name my son after his great-grandfather, Harvey. All I could think about was Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, but by the time this kid grows up, no one's going to remember Harvey Weinstein. You know what I mean? What about Harvey Martin? Remember the great defensive end from the Cowboys before you guys were born?
You might be the oldest person ever.
I think so. I really do. You know, the other night I was on stage, and I was trying to explain to people, I go, listen, I said, nobody accomplishes anything after 40. Really doesn't matter, you know, about getting rid of some people on the planet. And I go, Springsteen never had a great album. And I look at the crowd, and every one of them was born in 1997. I might as well have been saying, hey, Fred Astaire, you know.
What do you think this is a question we've had before. What do you think the youngest someone can be, the oldest someone can be where they die, it's a tragedy? Because you just said, like, you don't.
The oldest you could be?
Yeah.
Youngest you could be.
Yeah, so if someone dies at, 20, you say, oh my God, what a tragedy. Someone dies at 50, do you say, oh, he was so young? Where's the line?
Yeah, I would say 43.
43?
Yeah.
So if you die at 43, it's a tragedy. You die at 44, you're just dead.
Yeah. I think 40. I think that's fair. No, I think 42 and 43. I take it back. My wife and I have been married for years, but she recently pooped in front of me while I was in the shower. I couldn't shake the image and asked for a divorce. Well, I mean, it was wrong for her to do that. I'll say that. You got to keep a little bit of a,
Yeah.
But as for divorce is a little extreme. I'd say you have some other problems going on there, sir. Everybody pooch. You never read that book? Jesus Christ.
All right, excellent.
Thanks, guys. Pleasure.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it and you want to play yourself, get yourself a box at the Barstool Sports Store. Also, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And also, below, leave your own personal stories if you want them answered.
Spank someone happy.